So looks like today we're walking along the Blue Ridge Parkway. Not sure exactly where the trail comes back in. We'll find it. But it looked like a view over here and a view over to my left. So I wanted to come give you guys a little look at what I'm walking by here. I haven't even seen it yet, so hopefully this is good. People stop their cars here, so it can't suck. At least that's the hope. So the trail's been pretty nice so far. Super even. I've been just clicking along, really enjoying it. It's a beautiful day, as you can see, and oh man, that is a heck of a view. It says the view is Taylor Mountain, a couple 100 feet up from us. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool, man. If this is what we're doing today, I'm all right with it. So we got that over there, and I see my blazes across the street over here. Hope nobody reports me to the ATC for being a dirty blue blazer on this little side road, little parking lot to get that view. If they see this and they hate me for it, well, they can take it up with me later on. Yeah, we got a little bit of a view over here too. And no car, which means I get to walk over and not get run over. Ain't no ninja pancakes today. Look at that. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Blue Ridge Parkway. You can drive this one. You can drive to see these views. I don't know why I left my car at home. Hell. It's alright, I needed the exercise anyways. But it looked like, according to the guide, I'm going to be doing a little bit of crossing back and forth off this Blue Ridge Parkway. So maybe I'll get some more views for you guys. Oh man, hot damn! This trail is hopping. All right, I'm getting out the road because there's a car coming. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, I'm gonna make this quick. Get on it with the blazing. Like if there's this is obviously to maintaining groups, and I don't know if anyone from a maintaining group is going to see this. And it might not even matter, because it might not even be the group that does it. But look, man, if there's going to be a turn, double blaze that shit. When it can be possibly confusing, just like make it super obvious, okay? Because, like this situation back there, I had a great view. I'm like a damn bug to a light when it comes to views. So I'm paying attention to that. All of a sudden, I'm looking for where my next blazes are. I see them across the street. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm supposed to be following the Parkway. But there's not a double blaze, it's just a single blaze. Like, yep, this is the way we're going. And I'm like walking down the road, and I've had other sections where I had to road walk, and there's not that many blazes, right? So I just walk down it. So why am I thinking this is any different? I'm just walking along the road. Finally, the only reason I realized I was doing the wrong thing was because there's a guy who passed me going back south to get his stuff, and then he can't, and I saw him coming up behind me, and all of a sudden he just like jumped up through the trees. And it wasn't because that's where the trail went, because I went back looking for it. And I was like, well, he knows where the trail is. So I hop up and there's the trail. I mean, within sight of the road. So it's not like I was that far off. But I mean, it's way different walking on road, man. It hurts. You know? When you're doing miles and miles and miles a day, it adds up. And it doesn't take a whole lot of road walking. You know, they're like repetitive, hard on the asphalt to start busting you up, man. So all I want is better blazing, you know? I mean, hold on, let me... Look at this. This ain't even confusing. Look, got a double blaze. Tells you where to go. That's all I'm asking for. You know, I mean, I don't need everything spelled out for me, but basic blazing like that to kind of clear up what could be confusing. This isn't even confusing to me because, look, you got to turn. Oh, do I walk out on the road? I look, I'm not sure. I look this way, there's a blaze. That's all I'm asking. All I'm asking. Okay. Rant.exe downloaded, completed. I apologize for going off like that, but it really burns me up, especially because I already have a hip. You know, my hip hurts, and it's all right. Like I can manage it when I'm on the dirt, but when I have to do a road walk and do an extra road walk, no, that's not just. Anyways, I'm done. It's a beautiful day. I'm done being mad about it. I said my piece. I counted to 3. I'm walking away from it, man. All right, thanks for listening. Later.
Is that a video camera?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Getting all these good views, man.
Mm-hmm.
Been a lot of them today.
Oh yeah.
I over here. I think this is Jennings Creek, which we're supposed to cross on this bridge. I'm wondering if it's a swimming hole. I heard people whooping and hollering. I don't know if that looks like a swimming hole. That's pretty sweet though. Let's cross over here and look at the other side. Oh yeah. About 4 miles from the shelter. It's warming up, man. So, who knows, I might jump in. Alright. The trail goes over that way. I'll make a decision. Hey, later. Good morning. So it's about 8:30. Been on the trail for almost a couple hours now. Well, no, I take that back. For about an hour and a quarter. I think it was right after 7 I got on trail. And this morning I stayed last night at Bryant Ridge. So I did about 21 miles yesterday. You know, I didn't end up jumping in that swimming hole. There were a bunch of people down there. They were kind of hiding from the camera. When I got down there, they were there. And, you know, I was kind of tired. So I moved on. I decided I'd rather get up to the shelter and start getting settled in. I was really hungry. Don't mind me for a moment there. There we go. I don't know if it was occluding your vision or whatever, but bothering me. Get away from me, moisture. You're bothering me. So anyways, I am climbing up Floyd Mountain right now. And the grade's not been too bad. It's been, chugging along, and I'm glad that I did this as a morning hike. It's a couple thousand feet to the top of Floyd Mountain, and then we're going to drop down and climb up another 1,000. So all told, I mean, it's 3,000. We're going to end up 3,000 feet higher than where we started this morning. The Bryant Ridge shelter was really awesome. There were it holds like 20, and it's it's like a double or triple decker. I didn't actually look on the inside. It looked like a double decker, and it's huge, really well built and maintained. And it was cool enough that there were some other people there. Like, some of the only other people there had stopped at like noon, because they saw the shelter and they were like, we never stay in shelters, but this one was so cool we had to stay. I couldn't disagree with that. But I did 21 miles to get there, so I was a little tired and hungry. I ate like 2 burritos with tuna and like a bunch of cheddar on it, and I had a double serving of ramen bomb and a bunch of cranberries, and feeling good this morning for it, but it was a lot of food, and I was very surprised that I ate it all. This is my coffee. These days I've been doing, it's just a bottle of water with like the Mio Energy, and this is the black cherry. I do that for the caffeine in the morning. I usually will have that through about midday, and then after that I kind of wean my way off of it, so that by the time I get where I'm going and it's time for Betty Bye, I'm ready for it. It's good stuff. And then since this last resupply, I've been doing a lot of cranberries, delicious cranberries. So I'm looking at trying to decide what I'm going to do for today. I'm either going to do 17 and a half. There's a shelter coming up that's at the like 11-mile mark, or 10 or 11-mile mark for me today, called Thunderhill. That's closed down. I hadn't seen anything online about it being closed down, and I just happened to see it was signage on the way here. So that's closed. There's a couple of campsites past it, and the second one past it is at about 17 and a half. So I was thinking about maybe stopping there. It's called Marble Spring. I was also thinking about, like, at that point it's pretty much downhill. So I was thinking about maybe dropping down to Matt's Creek Shelter, which is just a couple of miles from the road that goes into Glasgow for which is where I'm going for my next resupply. And what that means, though, is that it would be about 22 and a half today. So I'm gonna get to the top of this, do the climbs today. I got about 9 miles until I'm done with, until I peak out. And then I'm gonna see how I'm feeling, because the trail's been really nice so far. As you can see, it's kind of nicely, it's just kind of dirt. There's not like a whole bunch of rocks and stuff all up in your footpath. So it's nice and it feels good. But you never know. Come up one of these things and then they're like, hey, guess what? We're gonna do a 1,000-foot climb over a rock garden. That'll probably put me at 17 and a half for the day, because that starts to wear on you. I did get my first real blister yesterday, which was a little disappointing. But you know, I can't complain. It's 750 miles or so without blisters. It's pretty good. It's a good run. We got one like right across the back of my left heel, kind of like back bottom, and I know it's because my feet are getting used to the new super feet I bought, my insoles. No big deal. You know, I lanced it, cleared it out, taped it up. Yeah, taped it up last night, and it's feeling pretty good today. I'll probably retape it around like midday or something. And oh, and we also had people come in like midnight, looking for campsites, but you know, they never found one because there weren't really any. I had a couple trees for my hammock, and that was good. But looks like be a good day. We're gonna have some good views coming up. We're gonna be back along the Blue Ridge Parkway, and so of course I'll bring you guys along and show you that too. So I will see you down the trail. Bye.